Hey everyone, welcome back to Clinical Physio with me, Khalid Maidan. In today's video, we're going to be taking you through Tinel's test at the Cubital Tunnel, and this test is designed to see whether or not our patient has an ulnar nerve entrapment. So a little bit more detail about the Cubital Tunnel. This space or this tunnel is the area between the olecranon process of the elbow and the medial epicondyle at the elbow. And in between that space is where the ulnar nerve runs as it goes from the humerus down towards the hand. And the relevance of this is that if the ulnar nerve gets irritated within the cubital tunnel and it recreates symptoms into our patient's forearms and fingers, then this would represent an ulnar nerve entrapment. So that's what we're looking for with this test. So how do we do the test? Well, we're going to take our fingers and we're going to simply tap in between the olecranon of the elbow and the medial epicondyle, basically in the cubital tunnel. We're going to tap for about 30 to 60 seconds. And a little note on pressure, we're going to use quite a firm pressure when we're tapping, as if we're being very gentle, it may not be enough in order to sensitize the nerve. So that's the test. A positive outcome would be the presence of either pain, pins and needles, or numbness along the ulnar side of the forearm and into the fourth and fifth fingers of our patient's hand. That would be a positive result. And that's how we go through the Tinels test for the cubital tunnel. Do we use this test in clinical practice? Absolutely. It's one of the most common tests that we use to detect an ulnar nerve entrapment. But another couple of pro tips to mention about if your patient does present with those symptoms that we mentioned in the forearm and into the hand is that there may be other potential conditions that would cause it. For example, it might be caused by a cervical spine nerve root compression, principally a C8-T1 compression, in which case you may want to clear the neck as a source of your patient's symptoms. But another rare condition that can cause those symptoms is a Pancoast tumour. And a Pancoast tumour is a tumour of the apex or the upper segment of the lung, which can, as we said, cause those symptoms into the hand. So if you're trying to rule out that condition, you may ask questions to your patient such as, are you feeling well? Are they a persistent smoker? Have they had a persistent cough recently? You may use those as clearing questions, but if you were still really concerned, then you may speak to your specialist about ordering some bloods or potentially some imaging investigations to rule it out further. So that's it. Thank you so much as always for watching, and we'll see you again soon right here on Clinical Physio.